whatever questions you are having basically, but only just go one by one. And I will also record your Q&A sessions. That session I will also share.
Here, in some cases, we repeated L3 protocol like 6 or 16. What exactly actually that number? It is something like if I am using OSPF, it's 89. It's something like that.
Yes, it's the same thing.
Okay.
It's a layer 3 protocol number, right? For TCP,
Okay.
we are having 6. For UDP, we are having 17. For ESP, we are having 50. Then we are having like 51 for AH, right? These are the layer 3 protocol numbers. Okay. Yeah.
Hemu, I have one doubt actually. In this control, parallel control path and the single path, is inside the interfaces are connected by default, or how it is? That is inside and under chip only it is connected, like physically we can, it will be there.
It's a physical. These are the physical interfaces, man.
No, not here. There is a control path and data path is the right management path and
you are talking about the management plane and data plane, right?
Data plane. Sorry, yeah, yes.
So let me just go here. So which interface you are talking about? So your data interface is a part of data plane, okay, and your management interface is a part of management plane. So your management plane interface is connected here through your management plane. Let me just show you one diagram so you will get the things. So generally, I don't used to explain this thing because it's a diagram from my advanced tech troubleshooting classes, but let me just find it out. You will get somewhere here day 3 and day 4 hardware architecture kind of diagrams. Go down where it is. Yeah, this one. So your interfaces is connected like that. So if you will see, this is the advanced diagram of your Palo Alto networks 5000 series box. So your management plane, your interfaces on your management plane, it's connected here. Your management interface and your HA1 interface and your SFP plus ports and your RJ45 port, they have a connectivity with these chips. These are the Marvel chip and Petra chip. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. And on all the boxes, you will not get these things. First of all, just remember one thing. So if I'll go here down, but you have asked this thing. So if I'll tell you the architecture of 8000 series boxes, you will see in 8000 series boxes, you just have a management plane and you just have a data plane, which is you just have here Octeon chip. You don't have any kind of Jaguar chip. You don't have any kind of Tiger or Liger chip. You don't have any kind of malware chip and all. And your ports directly connected with this particular Octeon chip. Okay.
Yeah, understood. Thank you.
Hello, this is Mayank here.
Yeah, go ahead.
In the you have said that there is control plane and data plane, right? We can reboot the either control plane or data plane. But suppose I have the issue in the netting, right? Netting is not working, so I have to reboot whole data plane, or can I reboot the network processing plane or CPU?
So what kind of issue you are having in your
in the netting?
In netting, what kind of issue you are having?
Net is not working.
Why it is not working?
Just like example that net is not working. So can I reboot the specific network processing CPU?
No, I'm asking why net is not working. What is the issue basically? Because there is a special cases, right? If net is not working, there is a reason behind that, right? I was looking for that reason.
Okay, so that is not a specific reason as of now. So when you said that we can reboot the data plane or control plane if you are having any problem, right? So in the data plane, there are basically 3 CPUs. The signature mesh CPU is a security processing CPU and network processing CPU.
Yes.
So can I reboot any one of the CPU in the data plane, or
no?
You have to
entire the whole data plane.
Okay. So we cannot reboot the network processing CPU or something else. We have to reboot the whole data plane CPU,
Yes,
whole
yes,
data plane, right?
yes. We have
Okay.
to
Okay.
reboot the entire data plane. But
One
in
more thing,
management plane, so let me tell you one thing. Okay,
Hemu, sir, I think,
just Vishnu, just wait. Let me just complete his thing, his answer. Okay, we'll go one by one. We have enough time. Don't worry. Okay, I'm not going anywhere. So if I'll show you one more diagram, maybe this is
ऐसे
tough.
करते कंपनी धीरे-धीरे घुस जाते हैं आईटी में घुस जाए धीरे-धीरे कर दे
Kanhaiya, can you just be on mute? Guys, just follow this instruction. Do not speak if you are not asking anything. I'm just telling you some serious information, right? So it will disturb the entire class. Now, if I'll show you the exact architecture of your management plane and data plane, then you will get the whole idea. Actually, I'm not sure. Sometime I lose my diagrams actually. Pan OS data plane we have, but I'm looking for management plane.
I think there's a way to search your.
Sorry.
I believe there's a way to search your graph, your notes.
Actually, there is a management plane. I have very good diagram. So if you just see that diagram, you will get whole idea actually. That's why I'm looking where it is. If somebody see there is a MPT Surya, this is the one, Pan OS management plane. Let's load it. So this is the actual management plane and data plane. Okay. Now, if something is not working basically, which means if something is not working, for that we have a specific process. So if I take example, if let's suppose your DSCP is not working, that time we just restart this particular process. If let's suppose your interface is creating problem, we will start this specific process. If your routing is having some issues, we will restart this particular process. And they are the part of your management plane. If there is an issue with your BPN related stuff, SSL BPN, we will restart these process. If there is an issue with HA, we will restart this process. And these process restart needed if some kind of bug is there in your operating system or something is not working. You have see some abnormal behavior. Okay. And
Got it.
in your data plane, so let me just tell you here, guys, generally we have 3 planes. Okay. Data plane, management plane, and we do have a control plane, which is a part of data plane as well. Okay, but this is some internal information of Palo Alto Tech. So you will see we have a MP relay agent. If these agents they are having any problem, we can restart these agent as well. These different agent processes. Okay. If something like if you have a problem at your chip level, like your Octeon chip is not working fine, or your network processor chip is not working fine, and your Jaguar chip is not working fine, that time we will start the data plane, entire data plane. Okay. If some feature is not working, we will start the respected process. Okay.
Obviously, it will be impact in the production, right? Once we restarted the services.
Obviously.
Yeah, okay.
Because it is not working, man. So what it will not impact anything from
Anything, yes.
Yeah.
ultimately it's not working, right?
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Cool.
Thank you.
How can we restart through CLI or GUI? Is it possible through GUI?
No, man, everything through CLI.
Sure.
There are the commands basically. Don't worry. It's just a first lecture.
Okay.
We will go. You will get lots of cool information.
Sure.
Guys, now who has put the question on chat? Please, you can ask now. I'm here happy to answer.
Hello, can you please just explain me the throughput processing? Why is better than the you just mentioned the class not throughput. Can you just give me a brief one more time? Throughput, why is better than the router?
Because router is a stateless device. It will send the packet all the time through all the engines. And in your Palo Alto firewall, it will bypass your routing, net, and policy checks because it's a stateful device. That was the reason.
Okay. And that ingress and egress interface packet flow just.
Ingress and egress, simple. Interface with receiving the packet is your ingress interface. The interface with sending out the packet is your egress interface.
Okay. And when we check in the monitoring tool, so in that the ingress, the ingress packet is mentioned in the how is mentioned in displaying monitoring tool. In interface means
Which monitoring tool? Which monitoring tool you are?
Any monitoring tool.
We don't. There is no monitoring tool who can monitor the internal process of your Palo Alto firewall.
No, I'm not talking about internal process. I'm talking about the traffic bandwidth monitoring, traffic monitoring, interface
So
traffic monitoring.
in traffic, what you want to monitor, you can just be
Suppose
specific.
I want to check the how much traffic is going on this interface 1/1.
You can see the counters value there.
Yeah, okay, so it's a ingress means the packet is coming from interface, right?
Yes, you can see the counters there. Counters are there. But if you are saying like packet is going on ingress, then going on slow path, fast path, how it is going, we don't have any kind of tools. We have to run the advanced debug commands like flow basic.
Okay.
On your Palo Alto firewall, and you will see the processing. Let me just see if I have any file for that. Yeah, I do have one file. Let me see if I have anything. This is the processing. Basically, this is how your packet is processed by the Palo Alto networks. Now, if you want to take out the things properly, like how this is the same one. Let me just see, because I have one. This is the one. Come on, it's taking some time in loading. My CPU is 57. Yeah, that is. You will see this is how your Palo Alto process the packet. These are the advanced debug commands which I have run. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll tell you, in my T-suite webinar, I used to cover that part.
Okay.
I used to show you all the process. I will tell you how you can extract the entire like TCP string. You will see packet received at the forwarding stage, right? And file. This is how they will store the packet into your memory buffers. This is the exact content. At the forwarding stage, you will see the ingress and other stage as well. I think I have taken the wrong packet here. That's why you will always see a forwarding stage, but you will see ingress stage, then everything in a proper way. Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Hi, Hemu.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Is this control plane and data plane above BSD Linux?
BSD Linux is your management plane only.
Okay.
BSD Linux, but it's a customized version. So we cannot say it's a totally BSD Linux, but it's a customized version of it. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Got it.
Yeah.
Sir, is some people are calling traditional firewall. Is traditional and legacy is the same?
Yeah, it's
the same, right?
It's same.
Sure.
Hi, Hemu sir. Thank you for the session. And my question is, between the session you said for client to server and from server to client, there is a 2 flow keys. My query is that why there is a 2 flow keys? It should be a 1 flow key. I think flow key is the session ID itself, right?
No.
For a single packet.
Let me just tell you. You have asked very good question actually. Let me just explain you this part then. Let me go here. Okay, so let's take an example. I have this particular diagram. This is my PA firewall. This is my PC having IP address 10.1.1.70. This is Ethernet 1x2 interface, and this interface is a part of inside zone. Okay. This is Ethernet 1x3 interface. I have here one server 10.2.2.70 running on port 80. This is my outside interface. Okay. So if I draw the packet here, client to server, means packet is going from here to here. In client to server packet, what is the source IP?
10.1.170.
10.1.170. What is the destination IP?
It's random.
10.2.2.70.
Yeah, 1 to
10.2.2.70.
Right.
What is the source port? Any random
So
port?
any random port.
What is the destination port? It's 80. What is the ingress zone?
Inside.
It's inside. And what is the layer 3 protocol number?
It's 80.
It's
6.
TCP. So 6, right? Now let me write down here server to client communication. When server give the reply, what is the source IP address?
10.2.2.70.
10.2.2.70. Destination IP?
10.1.1.70.
10.1.1.70. Source port?
80.
Destination port?
Any random port.
Not
Or
random.
the 1025.
Yeah,
Sorry.
it will reply on this one, right?
Right.
Then ingress zone?
Ingress zone is
This
outside.
time outside.
Right.
And layer 3 protocol number?
It will be
6, right?
6.
Now, if you will see here, as I have mentioned, when we receive this particular packet, what it will do? My firewall, it will run the MD5 hash.
Right.
So when it will run the hash on this source IP, this destination IP, this source port, this destination port, inside zone and protocol number. What is the flow key? It will get one flow key. Let's suppose it has get here A, B, C, D, E, F. Let's say I'm just putting here simple numbers, right? Now see the server to client. When he run the MD5 hash, do you get the same value here as well?
No, I mean, fields are different. Like ingress zone is different here, so value must be the different.
Ingress zone is different, and also you will see this source and destination IP also exchange, right?
Right.
Which means, let's suppose you have get here A star hash star 15BE. This hash key you will get, right? So what used to happen after, because you know my firewall, right? When it has matched in your session table or in your silo path, basically, when it has gone through your net and everything, right? Through net, it know the net rule, if there is any net rule, right? And your routing, it know the egress interface and egress zone, right or no?
Right, sir. It
Right.
has.
So what it will do? It will generate that time. So your this key, client to server, is generated during the flow lookup only, when it will do the flow lookup first time. Okay. And when your rule is allowed, everything is allowed in your silo path, that time it will generate the server to client flow key. And after that only what will happen? So every firewall, they are having one session, basically starting from 1 till 2,56,000 as per my BM. So what they are having, these are the free session IDs. They are waiting on free pools. What they will do, it will take out one session ID. Let's say it has take out 100, and it will basically associate this session ID with these two flow key. and it will store these flow keys. So there is a 2 different flow key just on one session. Okay.
Okay.
Just one
The
session
one,
ID with 2 flow keys
right.
always.
The one is generated when flow lookup has been taken place at
Yes.
the ingress stage, right?
Not ingress, after ingress stage.
After ingress state. And the second is the response to that. That is also in the slow path stage itself, right?
Yep. That is in slow path.
That
And
is in slow path.
and
Okay.
after that, whatever communication will happen between these machines, you will see
Mhm.
these values will not change for them, right? They are always fixed
Right,
for them, right? So
right, right,
that's why now my firewall easily he can bypass your slow path for remaining request and reply packet, and it will just process your request on the basis of these values. That's it.
right.
Because
So,
go
right.
ahead.
So corresponding to two flow keys, client to server and server to client, we have a one session ID which is stored in a session table. And for the second path, the firewall look for that session ID itself and take the decision to bypass the slow path or not, right?
Now just tell me one thing. When we have received the reply from this server, so
Mm-hmm.
that packet go to ingress lookup
Right,
first, right? And after it
right,
will come to flow lookup, right? So when we have
right,
received this packet, what will happen? My firewall, it will get all this information from that packet.
right, right,
It will create the flow key that time. And
right,
after that, by using that flow key, it will do the lookup into your MongoDB database.
right,
Because when first time we have processed the packet, we have created this flow key as well, and we have stored here, right? So
right,
now
right,
this
right,
time this value will match.
right, right.
Let's
I
say this
got it,
value
sir.
is match, which means this is the
Right,
session ID, and
right,
now I have
right.
to process the packet according to this session ID. Okay,
Right, sir. Right,
it
sir.
happens
Sir,
like
there's
that.
a one more query which confused me. Like here, the ingress zone, when the packet is coming from client to server, in that case, also packet is going towards the firewall. But we mentioned the ingress zone outside. So it is with respect. So inside and outside, we decide with respect to the packet or with respect to the interface of the firewall.
No, in packet we have a destination IP.
Right.
Now, if you want to go to into one location, let's suppose you want to go to Delhi from Bangalore. What you will do?
Mhm.
You will take the flight of Delhi only, right? How you
Right.
will you will take? You will check the things, right? You will check which
Right.
flights are going to Delhi, right? The same
Right.
thing. What that decision is taken by the routing table. Because on routing table we have defined 10.2.2.70 is reachable via this interface.
Okay, and this is the outside interface of the firewall,
Yeah, we
and
have to
that's why we mention it.
we will define always, we will define
Okay,
this zones. We have to put each and every interface of Palo Alto Firewall in a zones.
okay. So this is not with respect to the traffic flow. Like I'm confused. Like
No, it is not related to traffic flow. Okay,
traffic flow. Okay,
do not think about it like flow will change when packet come from outside or packet
right.
come from inside. No,
Right.
flow is always same. Basically, I'm not sure. I've seen like
Mhm,
checkpoint official documents as well. They have
mhm,
changed. I think I'm not sure why they have changed. Maybe
mhm.
that's these are not the correct documents at all.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, sir. Generally, when we say that firewall policy is applied on inbound and outbound, that is also corresponding to this inside and outside, or it is something different.
Generally,
It's a inbound firewall policy. It is a outbound firewall policy. That's what I
so
mean to
generally
ask.
what happens if you have a inbound policies, which means these policy will generally you have written for the traffic which is coming from outside to inside. Let's suppose you have around 20 servers in your LAN network, and you have some people they want to access your servers. They will send that traffic right to these 20 servers through your firewall. So these kind of rules is known as inbound rules. I'm not sure why they will mention. I can say I generally when I used to design any solution, I used to put like LAN to DMZ or LAN to servers like that. I used to mention the name like outside to LAN. This kind of
Okay.
naming I used to give basically. So inbound means
Okay.
the root security policy which is matching the incoming traffic, which is for the incoming traffic towards your
Okay.
organization, or the
Okay, sir.
outbound policy that the policy which are matching the packet which is going out of your organization. Okay.
Okay, sir. It is just a naming convention to
Just a
identify
name.
the traffic flow, nothing to do with the firewall's processing, right?
Yeah, it's just a name.
Okay.
And guys, I was
Okay.
mentioning this thing, like I will use to cover that part of the TCP send packet processing. How, so you will see packet receive at the English stage, like that they will start the parsing of your packet, and like that they will collect your information. Okay, layer 2, then layer 3, then layer 4, TCP all option, then they will do the flow lookup.
Okay, sir.
Then they
Okay,
will
got it.
perform the flow lookup like that. And after that, if there is no flow, no active flow found, in queue to the create a session, means now your packet is going to the slow path. I was mentioning this thing here. Now your routing lookup, then session setup. So through after routing lookup, they will get the ingress interface and egress interface, ingress and egress, right? And zone number 1. Then net policy lookup, which rule is matching. Now destination net is matching. Now translate address is this. They know everything, right? Again, they in the destination net, they again do the routing lookup. Then session setup, right? Then policy lookup. Then you will apply your TCI policy, allocated new session ID. So this is the session ID they have allocated.